Welcome back to Closing Bell. Presidential hopeful Michael Bloomberg is pouring big money into a secretive tech firm called Hawkfish. It's a firm he founded himself and that he hopes will help his 2020 campaign. CNBC.com's Brian Schwartz broke this story, and he's with us live. Brian, thanks for being here.
Thanks for having me.
Break it down. What is Hawkfish, and what does it mean to Bloomberg and his campaign?
Yeah, it was originally made right after the 2018 congressional midterms earlier this year. And what it was meant to be was this counter to Donald Trump and the RNC's really significant data operation that they have going on right now. Mike Bloomberg met with a bunch of Silicon Valley types recently in the last year. Ron Conway is one of them. And basically, him and his team put together this data company behind the scenes that was meant to help Democrats with their kind of digital ad game and their voter data analytics going into this election. But here's the catch. Mike Bloomberg is now running for president, and he has turned to his own company to help give his campaign a boost going forward.
Brian, people have said, why would Bloomberg run? The answer to some is, well, he understands the data. He must be seeing something that others are not. Do we think that Hawkfish is the window through which he's looking at this race?
Yeah, I think you're right. I think it seems to me that this is one of the windows as to one of the platforms he's using to really see some sort of path here going forward, particularly into February and March where we have the Super Tuesday states where he's put a ton of money into for TV and digital ads. He's been saying he wants to spend up to $100 million on anti-Trump digital ads, and he's already put up $13 million on Facebook and Google so far. But if you look at just what he's doing on TV as well, he's put so many resources into those early states of California and Arizona and kind of those key swing states that he thinks he can pick up. And I believe you're right. Hawkfish may be that window to see how he's looking at the bigger field overall.
So, Brian, how much is this a near-term campaign entity, and how much of it is basically something that Bloomberg is seeing as a longer-term, resource for the Democratic Party in general? And I ask that in part because, according to your report, people like former Facebook Chief Marketing Officer Gary Briggs have been on. I mean, they're pretty serious in terms of recruitment.
Yeah, they're getting some big players here. You mentioned him. The former Foursquare CEO, Jeff Gluick, is also involved. They're part of this leadership team. Tom Segunda, who is one of Bloomberg LP's founding fathers, is an advisor for this company. And look, let's be clear, in the short term, this is Mike Bloomberg's data company that is working directly for his campaign. In the long term, yes, I think there's that really good possibility that if he doesn't make it through this primary, right now he's about 5% in the polls, in around fourth or fifth in most surveys, that he will use this company to help Democrats at large. But right now, this is his company that's going right to him and helping his campaign directly.